Hi friends, welcome to Insurance Decoder, and in this video I will tell you about LIC's Jeevan Lakshya plan, which is LIC's plan number 933, and in this video you will get to know complete detail about this plan. I will tell about the eligibility criteria, what are the benefits of this plan, and who can buy this plan, how can you buy this plan, and we will explain with example that how this plan will be helpful if the person remain alive till the maturity and what happens if the person dies before the maturity of the plan. So stay tuned till the end of the video. So friends, we may have certain kind of lakshya, or in English we can say targets, objectives. So our target may be higher education for our children. It may be buying or building a beautiful house for us, or it may be marriage of our children. So any kind of target we may have, or any kind of lakshya we may have, we this the policy of LIC, which is Jeevan Lakshya, it fulfills all kind of targets which you have. If you have bought this policy, you can fulfill all these targets. This is what the LIC's objective is in launch of this Jeevan Lakshya policy. So let's see what are the eligibility criteria to buy this policy. So minimum age at entry is 18 years. So those who are above 18 years can buy this policy, and the maximum age at entry is 50 years. So the buying window is from 18 years till 50 years, and the maximum maturity age is 65 years. And the minimum policy term is 13 years, and the maximum policy term is 25 years. So these are the criteria which you have to follow if you want to buy this policy. Now we talk about the other criteria. The minimum sum assured is 1 lakh rupees. So you have to take the policy of minimum of 1 lakh rupees. However, there is no limit for the maximum sum assured. It depends on the your premium paying capacity. Premium payment term is policy term minus 3 years. So whatever is your policy term, say if you have taken the policy for 25 years, then premium payment term will be 3 years. So, and similarly, if your policy term is say 13 years, then premium payment term will be 13 minus 3, that is 10 years. So depending on that, your premium will stop 3 years before the maturity of the policy. Now, how the death benefit and maturity benefit are defined and how they are calculated, for this, we will take the two examples. And the first example is that policyholder remains alive till maturity. That will the first criteria which we will see, that what happens if the policy holder remains alive till the maturity of the policy. And in the second criteria, we will see that what happens if the policy holder dies before the maturity. So these are the two examples which we will be seeing in this video, and from that you will get to know what are the different benefits under which criteria. So first, let's see that what happens if the policy holder remains alive till maturity. For this, we have taken an example of sum assured of 5 lakh rupees and policy period of 25 years. So this is our basic assumption. We are taking that the sum assured is 5 lakh and policy period is 25 years. Age of the buyer is 30 years. He takes the policy, and he has to pay the premium for 22 years, as the premium stops 3 years before the maturity of the policy. So here his premium will stops at the end of 22nd years. He will have to pay 22 premiums, and he will have to pay a premium of rupees 20,787 yearly premium. And if he pays the monthly premium, then he has to pay 1,770 rupees per month. So approximately he pays around rupees 4,57,772 rupees premium in 22 years. So these are the around premiums. The taxes rates keeps changing, so the you have to check the premium with LIC before you buy. Now, what happens the when the policy matures, the person's age is 55 years, 30 plus 25. So at the age of 55, his policy matures. So he gets the maturity benefit, and this maturity benefit will be total amount of rupees 30 lakh 37,500. So he paid 4 lakh 57,000, which turned into 30 lakh 37,500. So this will include 5 lakh rupees sum assured, and bonus of rupees 6 lakh 12,500 rupees, and a final additional bonus of 2 lakh 25,000 rupees. So uh, after adding these things, the total amount will be 13 lakh 37,500. This is the amount the person will get at the end of maturity of the period. So this is the case when the person remains alive till the maturity. Now we'll see the example where the person dies before the maturity. In that case, what will happen? We take the same sum assured and the same policy period, and we take other things similar like the age of the policy holder, say 30 years, and he buys the policy, and his policy is about to mature when he reaches the age of 55 years. But unfortunately, at the end of 5 years, he dies. When his age is, say, 35 years, he dies, and in that case, what will happen? His premium will stop after the death. So at the he paid premium for 5 years, and after that he does not have to make any premium because he has died. So in that case, what will happen? LIC will not ask for any kind of premiums after the death of the policyholder. In addition to that, LIC will give the nominee every year 10% of the policy amount. So in this case, the policy amount is 5 lakh rupees. So the nominee of this insurance holder will keep getting 50,000 rupees every year from LIC. So this is the biggest advantage of buying Jeevan Lakshya. So if you have the target of your child education and all these things, and if suppose the sole earner dies, and thereafter you can understand the situation how the kids will get the education. So if the person has taken this Jeevan Lakshya plan, he has secured financial stream for his kids. So every year they will be getting certain amounts, and this will help them get the education. So they will keep getting the education, and this person has planned that at the end of 25th year, he has a big requirement. So this requirement will also be fulfilled even if the person is no more there. Still, at the end of the 25th year, when the policy matures, the LIC will give the family a total fund of rupees 13 lakh 87,500. So in this case, person has died. He paid premium for 5 years only. His family got pension of 50,000 rupees every year for 24 years. And in addition to that, when the policy matured, his family got 13 lakh 87,500 an additional amount, which included 5 lakh 110% of sum assured, that is 5.5 lakh, bonus of 6.125 lakh rupees, and final additional bonus of 2.25 lakh rupees. So this is included, and the final amount arrives at 13 lakh 87,500. So friends, these are the figures which we have derived from the past history of the LIC. These figures may slightly change, may not be, there may not be a big changes, but still there are chances that depending on the yield in the bond market, debt market, the prices may little bit change. So if the person has taken, so this is the case now, what happens if this person has taken a term insurance policy for a term insurance rider from the LIC, then his family will get this additional 10 lakh rupees when he dies. So at the end of when he dies at the end at the age of 35 years, so on his death, immediately after his death, LIC will give him 10 lakh rupees. This 10 lakh rupees will be given only if the person has taken term insurance rider with the Jeevan Lakshya policy. I'm again repeating that this amount will be paid only if the person has taken term insurance rider with the Jeevan Lakshya policy. So if he has taken the rider, the additional amount will be paid. The person can take the additional rider, that is the accidental death and disability rider. So if the person dies in an accident, if the person dies in accident, then this additional 10 lakh rupees will also be paid. So total 20 lakh rupees will be paid if he has taken term rider and accidental death and benefit rider. So this is how the riders also helps if you have taken them with your policy. Other features, the tax rebate on premium payment under section 80C you get, as well as the premium payment on can be on monthly, quarterly, half yearly and yearly basis. And the grace period is for 15 days for monthly payment. And if you are opting for the quarterly, half yearly, and yearly, in that case, the grace period will be 30 days. Grace period is nothing but it is the additional time period given to you for the payment of the premium. So if your policy ends say for 31st December, then and if you are paying the quarterly and half yearly premium, then you will be given time till 30th January so that you can pay premium till 30th January, and then policy will not lapse even if you pay the premium till 30th January. And if some claim comes, the insurance company has to pay the claim during the grace period. Loan, you can take loan against the policy after 2 years, and this loan will be up to 90% of the surrender value of the policy. The policy can be surrendered after payment of premium for 2 years. However, it is highly recommended that you shall not think about surrendering the policy because the insurance companies deduct a big amount from when you surrender the policy. So it is always advisable that when you are buying an insurance policy, you shall think 10 times and you do your intensive research, and only then, depending on your requirement and financial capacity, you take the insurance policy. So once you have taken the policy, you shall keep paying the premium and you shall wait till the maturity of the policy. Policy revival, if because of any reasons you have stopped paying the premium of the policy, and after certain time you think that you have to revive or reinstate the policy, that you can do within 5 years of the last premium payment date. With this policy, you can take the rider like accidental death and disability rider, and you can also get the accidental death rider. So any of these two can be taken, both of them cannot be taken together. Then you can take new term insurance rider, and you can also take new critical illness rider. So these are the different riders which you can buy in addition to this policy, and these riders have different features, and for buying these riders you will have to pay some additional premium to the LIC. Payout options: the maturity or death claim amount can be taken as lump sum amount, or it can be taken into installments of 5, 10, or 15 years. These installments can be monthly, quarterly, half yearly, or yearly installments. And if you are opting for these installments, then the LIC will give you interest on those installments. It is not simply that the LIC will be dividing the entire amount by the installments. It is not the case. They will be paying you the interest on the installment payments. So it is always advisable that if you feel that your family is not financially literate enough that they will be able to handle the big amount of money, you can go for the installments amount. So that will be beneficial for you. So friends, that's all for the LIC Jeevan Lakshya plan. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and like if you and don't forget to share it on your social media platforms and with your friends and family members. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. Keep watching Insurance Decoder.